Traders, Cardano is currently range bound on the 4-hour chart. I wouldn't even try to predict if this is going to be bullish or bearish. Wouldn't waste my time because it's going to go in the direction that smart money or big money is intending this to go, right? And it could head in either. It could break bullish or bearish. But what I'm doing is looking for the opportunity, following price action on the 30-minute chart, say 30 or 15. So we know that this is currently range bound on the 4-hour. So there's a potential target up there, and we've got a target down in here, right? So this is this current range from this low to high that I'm currently interested in there, right? That's what we're trading through at the moment, this range here. And I'm really interested to see how this shapes up. So what we had here is this. What are we on? 30-minute time frame. We had equal lows, relative equal lows through here, right? And then we get this break, or this run on stops that are resting under these lows here. That they take that out. It actually trades off with speed, and we see, if you have a look at this candle here, thin candle, imbalance on the 30-minute time frame. It drops right back into it. See that? Okay, so what I'm looking at is this thin candle here. This one-sided trading bullish, so it creates a bullish imbalance. Market comes right back into it and rebalances right here. So, I mean, look, if anything, I'm looking for a bullish opportunity, and you're just going to be looking for the same thing again. Any thin candle that this could trade back down into, pardon me. Yeah, we've got a bit of a gap here, right, between this thin candle. We're looking candle left and right. Possibly it pulls back down into here, maybe. But the thing with this is it could pull back further. So I think the way that I would approach this would be, I really want to see a break of the range, to be honest. I'm not even going to get involved with that. It's already made its move. Like, this is the external range here, right? It's already trading into the highs of this external range, so I don't want to buy at that level. So look, my approach is going to be on this time frame, 30-minute. We've got this range bound price action through here, right? There's the high, there's the low. I actually want to see a decisive break above here, right? Given that we've got this after relative equal lows, I really want to see price break this high and come back and retest it, and that's where I'd be interested in getting long. But you've got to be careful, guys, because how many times have I seen this model blown out of the water with a move like this? Range, okay, balance area, fake out, shake out, and then it dumps. So that's something to consider. So the only way that I'm going to get involved with this is not on the first break and retest. It's going to be on the break of markets. Well, break of market structure. It's kind of already done that, hasn't it? Back down in here. But I really want to see a break and retest and then that again. And that would get me interested in buying. So, that's that. This could also turn around and head the other way. It's going to be the same story down here, guys. I want to see not just a break and retest, but, the second breakout. That's that. If I'm going to be involved with this on a trend continuation trade, okay. But the other thing that I do is I'm trading the range highs and lows. So I'll mark up the previous daily high and low, for example. We can go out. Let's just clear everything. So here's another idea. Go out, and actually there's indicators you can use. Just find previous daily pivot points, daily, weekly, and monthly pivot points, something like that. But you can just do this on your chart. Like, that's daily. So there's a previous daily high and low. So that's key level there. And then we've got the weekly. So daily and weekly. Let's mark up these previous weekly high there and low. And look, name it, okay? Weekly low, weekly high, and these levels are going to act as support and resistance generally. Go back to the daily, right? We know that that's daily. We know that that's weekly. Fair enough. And here's how I've been. Look, I've been really working with this strategy quite a bit lately, and with some excellent results. So whenever price moves into these levels on the lower time frame, say on a 15-minute, look for, and here it is here, right? There's a low here and a high. There's a previous daily, right, through here. Comes back to it, and then it starts to rotate and trade south, right? So we can take that trade. All right, so it's not a trend continuation. It's just trading the market when the market's overextended and when it's running into key levels of support and resistance on the higher time frame. Basically, that's it. And just waiting for this to break structure, and then we sell short position. And there's a trade. Same thing, break structure here. Well, here down around this key level down in here. Then we look to buy. Like I'm doing a lot of work with this strategy at the moment, and in fact, there's a video. If you look at the signature in the under this idea, you'll see a video on this, and that could be interesting for you. But anyway, coming back to this, how to get involved? Well, you can just wait. Like if this is going to break structure here, for example, you could wait for the break and then take that trade short, possibly. Okay, it's a range, low to high, and generally every range is going to pull back. Okay, so that's something to consider. What else can I say about it? Look, it's very difficult to predict where this is going to go. You just got to wait for price action, wait for the break of structure, get involved with it, like I mentioned. And yeah, if you're into a trend continuation, then if it's going to be bullish, wait for the break, and again, and then that's the opportunity on that one. And of course, it's the same. If it breaks structure, come back on the second. That's how I would approach it if I'm looking for a breakout trade. All right, guys, look, that's my my take on Cardano at the moment. I hope that's given you some ideas. I would really love you to comment on this video. Definitely leave a comment below and share your thoughts on this. Tell me what you think. With that, I hope you have a great day, safe trading, and see you in the next one.